Ladies and gentlemen, let's just say hypothetically, because if you watch this channel, you watch H.A. Goodman's other channel, subscribe to that channel, by the way. I have a great segment up right after this one on H.A. Goodman's other channel. If you subscribe to both of my YouTube channels, you know that Hillary Clinton is going to be the nominee. This is a farce and a charade and a theatrical performance. You don't have Mayor Pete, Amy Klobuchar, Michael Bloomberg, Elizabeth Warren, all in a choreographed manner, coincidentally and miraculously leaving and dropping out of the race. That just doesn't happen. That doesn't happen in a normal, fair primary, whatever you want to call it. So basically, you're looking at a situation where Hillary Clinton will absolutely be nominated. But anyway, let's just assume for a moment that Clinton is not the nominee. She will be, but let's just see why. I guess I should phrase it. Let's see why they have to nominate Clinton. Let's compare how dominant Hillary was. And they'll lose with Clinton again in 2020. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But if they can't win with dominant polls that are even better for Clinton, if they can't roll the dice with somebody that has a far greater public relations machine around her, and they're certainly not going to roll the dice with somebody who, trying to be nice is one fry short of a Happy Meal. But you look at Biden has barely a 5 point lead over Trump. So Biden has about a 5-point lead over President Trump. Okay. An International Business Times poll had him at only a paltry 3-point lead. Now, let's just compare that to this point in 2016. So you have March 6th. Today is March 8th. March 7th. So check it out. March 6th, Clinton had almost a 10-point lead in 2016. So Clinton, 48.8%. So general election. This is HuffPost pollster I'm looking at right now. Is looking at Real Clear Politics for Biden. But you look, the average 315 polls from 38 pollsters. You had Clinton at 48.8% nationally. About 9 points. That's about 9 points right there. And 39.7%. Okay. Now, you go March 7th. Okay, 9 points. 48.7%, 39.6%. Then March 8th, 39.5% and 48.6% Clinton. So President Trump was at 39. Clinton was at 38. And then you start getting into some interesting ones. So March 17th, March 15th, 49.2 Clinton, Trump 40%. 49.8 March 17th, 49.8% Clinton, only 40% President Trump. Now, the really hilarious is June 1st, 2015. We can go back. This is awesome. And when you look at what Trump did, and this is no wonder they've spent every waking hour trying to foment, and with Bernie's help, the Trump-Russia myth. Of June 1st, 2015, you had Clinton at 52% and Trump at 34%. She had basically a 20-point lead above him. Okay? Basically a 20-point lead. Now you're looking at 53% to 35% on July 1st. It's like an 18-point lead. And then it got a lot closer. But then it started kind of moving outward in March. March 24th, you had a 13-point lead nationally. Clinton at 53, Trump at 40%. Okay, so this is this is this is hilarious. So 53% to 40%. Now, August 4th, 2016, Clinton's still at 8% lead. So throughout 2016, she was far greater. She had a far more substantial lead than President Trump. Okay, throughout the election, consistently more substantial lead. Okay, and in fact, on this poll, November 6th, she came into the election with a 5.3% lead. That's above any margin of error. So the aggregate of polls were dreadfully wrong. Dreadfully wrong. Okay, the whole thing's nonsense anyway. Okay, the whole thing is complete and utter nonsense anyway. Why anyone takes this seriously? It's a political machine. What's taking place is you have Biden running for Clinton, just like Mayor Pete and Amy Klobuchar were running for Clinton. They weren't running. I mean, apparently weren't running for themselves. You know, Pete Buttigieg would have gotten 15% of a number of states, including California. You know, Amy Klobuchar could have won her home state. I mean, so, and then you have battleground states. This is hilarious. A YouGov poll says he's 7 points up in battleground states. I don't see how. Biden is up in battleground states. But NPR quoted me. I said that Clinton would lose swing states and battleground states. The polls were different. Actually, I want to read you this. New York Times. Could Hillary Clinton win Texas? Some Democrats say yes. October 25th. October 25th. Then they went from that to Russia interfered and hacked the DNC, and that was the cause of all their worries and all their problems. They went from could Hillary Clinton win Texas on October 25th, 2016 to Russia. They went from that to Russia. They went from that to being now, Putin. October 25th, 2016, New York Times. Could Hillary Clinton win Texas? Some Democrats say yes. October 18th, 2016. Could Hillary Clinton actually win Texas? Washington Post. The Atlantic. Can Hillary Clinton, this is September 8th, 2016. Can Hillary Clinton win Texas and turn the state blue? Business Insider, August 5th, 2016. Can Hillary Clinton win Texas? NPR, October 18th. Is Hillary Clinton really trying to win Texas? NPR, October 26th. Could Texas go blue and vote Hillary Clinton over Donald Trump? May 31st, 2016. Hillary Clinton, we could win Texas in November. The Texas Tribune. Real Clear Politics, yes. GOP should worry about Texas. August 8th, 2019. But this is actually, oh my goodness. So you're looking, ladies and gentlemen, at... Now, let's just see what happened. Texas, 2016. Trump won 52% of the vote compared to 43%. So he easily won Texas. Easily won Texas. And the popular vote, 4,685,000 voters compared to 3,877,000. Clinton. So, I mean, you know. Eric H526, thank you. So, I mean, you're looking, ladies and gentlemen, at you're not even getting the same media apparatus, the media spin. You're not getting the same media spin protecting Biden the way you were with Clinton. And I mean, it's kind of difficult because since Democrats don't really run on any policies, they run on no policies at all. And I'm talking about the policies that really get people passionate. They're not running on. Okay? They're not running on Medicare for All or Green New Deal or any of that stuff. They don't even want that. They don't even want those policies. But you're talking. The Democrats are stuck between a rock and a hard place in terms of media. They don't have any groundbreaking issues. All they have is contempt for Trump. That's all they have. That's all they run on is contempt for Trump. That's it. They don't have anything else. The economy is great. Foreign policy is he's reversing foreign policy. Failed foreign policy. He's bringing home Americans, which is what people want. That's the reason. That's the main reason. That's the main reason I love President Trump. He's bringing home Americans. Democrats are not. Democrats are stuck with a philosophy about Trump's words that he emboldens people, yet there's no evidence he emboldens anybody. And, of course, President Obama never emboldened anyone by drinking Flint water or by doing nothing when Standing Rock took place or by destroying a country with a NATO intervention in Libya. So it's always everything they do is swept under the rug, and it's never really part of some grandiose theories, and it's just okay. With Trump, it's like, well, we can't really find anything that he's doing that's specifically bad for the country. So we'll say that he worked with Russia. So the Mueller probe was 3 years of fantasy. It's not tangible. There's nothing. Do you want a president working with another foreign power? Well, no, but what took place? The DNC, they were cheated Bernie Sanders, and Debbie Wasserman Schultz was forced to resign. So, I mean, how does this affect the average American? Well, the DNC was, people knew what happened within the DNC. Well, then they shouldn't be corrupt. I mean, that's a bigger issue. That's an issue with Democrats. That's not an issue with people finding out. And they still don't have, they're not certain, and there are no guarantees that Russia definitely hacked the DNC. So, I mean, you have a situation, ladies and gentlemen, where they have to have the type of media electricity. They must have the type of media and public relations apparatus saying that, oh my God, Clinton is up by a large margin. Because think about it, if they keep saying, if they're going into the election with Biden is barely beating Trump, then there's not much to kind of sensationalize. Then as a political party, they have nothing to fall back on. They're not falling back on policy. They can't say, well, if we don't beat Trump, you're not going to get Medicare for all. They don't want Medicare for all. It's definitely not what they're aiming at. They don't want that at all. They actually don't want that. It's not that they will lean towards that. They do not want that. So they're not going to focus on policy. What they're going to focus on is contempt for Trump. And look, the country doesn't want him. The country doesn't want him. But that leaves people complacent. So they cannot say, vote for us because we'll do something. We will represent your value system, because the left doesn't have a specific value system. Max Boot, Bill Kristol, And Bernie Sanders voted for the same candidate, Hillary Clinton. They'll do so in 2020. Max Boot and Bill Kristol want Americans to stay in regions of conflict forever. There's like no date that they want to bring home Americans. None. And Bernie's voting alongside those people. So foreign policy to me is what drives me. Trump's foreign policy is a lot better compared to Clinton, and definitely compared to Clinton, and also compared to Biden. He is less militant. Is he still militant? Yes, but is he less militant? That's the issue. A lot less. And he wants to bring home Americans. That, I think, is the biggest issue we face as a country. Far bigger than climate change. Because talking about climate change is like saying, well, I want to be a millionaire one day. It's so vague. It's so vague that it's more like a euphemism for just, vote for the person I'm voting because the planet is at stake. That's when people talk about climate change. It's like, well, the planet's at stake. Well, you need other countries to help out. And so that, in addition to the fact you wouldn't even vote for a Green New Deal legislation. They don't even have legislation. They have a resolution. A resolution is a public relations stunt. It's not legislation. So it's not legislation. But, here we have, it's not just that. It wasn't just Texas. Democrats were completely delusional, and they'll still be delusional. So it was North Carolina. They thought North Carolina would they thought Clinton could win North Carolina. So, Arizona. She was in Arizona a week before the election. So Clinton went Arizona. Okay. So, Politico. Clinton goes for the win in Arizona. This is amazing. October 17, 2016. This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. Trump won 48% to 44%. But you had Gary Johnson taking 100,000 votes. So, it's actually a lot closer than I would think. But he's still won by he still won the state 48% to 44%. You won't have Gary Johnson this time. But, Arizona, Clinton goes for the win in Arizona. Politico. Hillary Clinton's this is hilarious. Then they went from that until to Russia stole the election. This is why they have been completely maniacal the past 3 years and just rabid and just because they were mortified. It was the most embarrassing loss for them. It was a catastrophic, devastating defeat. They didn't know what to do with themselves. They had nothing. They could not possibly look in the mirror and said everything we did was wrong. So they're just going to do the same thing over again. But this time it's going to be a little bit different. This time there'll be some romance to it. Oh, I don't want to run. What? Biden, what? ACL? Oh, my goodness. Knee? Oh, knee issues? Oh, my God. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. So, Hillary Clinton's campaign this is October 17, 2016. This is hilarious. Hillary Clinton's campaign is making its long rumored move to Arizona, projecting confidence as it hopes to steal a red state with a win that the campaign says would effectively end Donald Trump's chances of becoming president. After the campaign announced over the weekend that both Chelsea Clinton and Bernie Sanders would be appearing there this week. Bernie! Yay! This is the revolution. This is the guy leading the revolution. He's going to Arizona. He went to Arizona in October. to campaign for Clinton, and then it still wasn't enough. So it's like he's leading the revolution, yeah, right, and then Clinton's still insulting him. Campaign manager Robbie Mook on Monday unveiled the Democrats' next step. First Lady Michelle Obama will be rallying in Phoenix on Thursday. They spent $2 million. Speaking to reporters on a conference call, Mook said the push comes with a new investment, $2 million in television, digital, and mail advertising. They got not even really close in Arizona, and that's with oh my God, campaigning there. Oh my God, and millions of dollars pumped into the state. Oh my God. Hillary Clinton thinks she could win Arizona. Here's why. This is the one of the radio stations in Arizona. So Texas, I just showed you. Clinton's rare visit to Arizona is an unusual show of confidence. November 2nd, 2016. She was there a week before the election, ladies and gentlemen. A week before the election. Okay. Then it went to Russia. Now you know why Democrats were so angry and frustrated and distraught and scorned. Now you know why they couldn't. But see, this is the thing. They do not have that with Biden. So even with the polls and Biden now, they have to go back to Clinton. All they have is arrogance and hubris. That's it. That's all they live with. If they're going to lose eventually, they might as well feel really good about themselves going into the election. This way, possibly they could win. This way, when they don't win with Clinton, again, they'll say, oh my God, we were up, but somehow, some way Trump managed to steal it again, and we have to rally around Madam Secretary in 2024. That's what their mentality is going to be. But this is this live stream actually is a lot more important than most of my live streams, because Kevin, hello. Hey, come on, man. I'm up big in swing states. Swing, bebop, blue bop. So 12 days that stunned the okay. So NBC News, 12 days that stunned the nation. How Clinton lost to stun the nation. No, stun Democrats. Trump supporters were happy. I felt vindicated because I said, look, you didn't listen to me. I called the election. NPR quoted me. The quote is below. I said Clinton would lose swing states. She did. October 28th, Clinton to make a campaign stop in Arizona. CNN, The Atlantic, Clinton campaign announces a new strategy in Arizona. Why would you? They didn't even go to Wisconsin. Why wouldn't you go to swing states, actual swing states? Okay. Why wouldn't you go, Fortune, Clinton takes fight to Republican turf in Arizona. October 23rd, 2016. Mother Jones, a confident Clinton campaign directs resources to Arizona. October 17th. These are the people, by the way, we have to listen to regarding Russian meddling. I mean, it's so absurd. If this was any other time, see, this is an era in American politics where only one type of person, one type of individual is truly, really affected by media. And the average Trump supporter and independent doesn't care. Democrats live and breathe media. They live and breathe. That's why we've seen a Hulu documentary on Clinton. Oh my God. Are you kidding? Oh my God. People are going to be begging for Madam Secretary to run. And I will be the only person on planet Earth who's said since 2017, even long before the Hulu documentary, that Clinton's going to run. Clinton isn't going to run because of the Hulu documentary, but I'm telling you, but she never stopped running. You're not talking about an individual with character traits that would say, it's fine, it's, And people are in for a rude awakening. Remember Rick Rude? Legendary wrestler, the Rude Awakening? They're in for a rude awakening. Like, people are like, oh, she's irrelevant. She lost. They don't realize it's a political machine. They just do not realize. J-Light! I ain't no ways tired. Wait, it has to be. Yeah, it's Biden, right? Hold on. Ain't no way. Oh, that was Clinton. Wait, hold on. Hillary, that's right. Hillary Clinton. I ain't no ways tired. Jay Light, thank you. Todd Ruble. Joe Biden was seen. David, hello. Todd Ruble. Joe Biden was seen dropping his dry cleaning off. Todd Ruble, thank you. Oh, Juanito Moon. Did I say Juanito Moon? Hillary's Hulu documentary was a 4-hour campaign. Exactly. Juanito Moon, thank you as always for watching since day one. Juanito Moon. Todd Ruble, David, Macaulay, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like, oh my, this is the average person. This is the average Democrat who actually didn't really want Madam Secretary. This is the average Democrat. These are Democrats speaking to each other. You know, I think Biden can do it. I just don't. I'm not sure about Biden. Have you seen the Hulu documentary? No. Is it on Netflix? No, it's on Hulu. That's why it's called the Hulu documentary. What's it about? It's about Hillary. It's called Hillary. Really? Yes. It is so amazing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hillary is just so, I mean, I've seen her, you know, and the emails, this whole thing, people like H.A. Badman focus on that. You see somebody who was just brought down by the weight of her own armor. Really? Kind of like Humpty Dumpty with the cracked shell that brought him down. That's so philosophical. Yes. It's so amazing. She's personable. She's really like vibrant. We have not treated Madam Secretary the way we should have. So much horrible things she had to go through. Bogus investigations every year almost. You know, I think I'm going to vote for her. Can I see that documentary? You have to download it, yeah. Chad Davis! Biden also did the ain't no ways tired bit, did he? Okay. But he did it like this. Chad is like, ain't no ways tired. He's all. Hey, fat. Hey, man. Every day is a scene from West Side Story or Guys and Dolls and Rebel Without a Cause. Hey man, silver ball, shlabba ding dong. Oh, hey Trumpy, hey, you want to do arm wrestling or do a thumb wrestling? Want some thumb wrestling? You want to do some push-ups? Huh? Let's go. Yeah, what's up, Trump? You think you're Usain Bolt? Let's go. 40-yard dash. Somehow. They're not going with Biden, okay? They're not going to go with Biden. But let me get back to the Hulu thing. This is exactly the... Did you see the Hulu documentary? I did. I didn't like Clinton before, but my God, I wish we had somebody. I wish we had Clinton. I know. You know, I've never seen such true grace under pressure, and I didn't realize that my life coincided with her life. Our lives were like polling averages on a graph that just coincided with one another. Yeah, me too. Oh my God! And when Bill Clinton and Hillary met in law school, it was so touching. I know. And also when Bill Clinton said that he was sorry, you know, I forgive him. You know, it's not like that. that orange menace Trump, okay? I know. I'm going to vote for Clinton. I'm going to vote for Clinton. Clinton is so great. It's on Netflix, right? I thought you watched it. It's on Hulu. Hulu, okay? Yeah, we're going to vote for Clinton. It doesn't take much. Do you understand? It doesn't take much. Look, you could just take it like when the first punk bands hit, who was listening to punk music? Okay? I'm talking about if it's not mainstream, okay? It takes a certain type of person to kind of just do things differently from others. Most people are not like that. Most people just go with the flow, especially on the left. Especially on the left. So, you know, if CNN, MSNBC, the Washington Post, New York Times are saying something, that's like that would be the prevailing music of the time. Very few people are listening to, like, you know, certain types of music. It just takes a certain type of person to kind of break the mold. Definitely not the Democratic voter. Democratic voter is like, well, of course, the Orange Menace. Come on. Really? That was an anomaly. Yeah, but you know what? If you lose the championship a second time, might not be an anomaly. Might be your team stinks. Might be your team is not good anymore. Todd Ruble! I was happy to learn on Hulu how Bill Clinton manages anxiety. Oh, Todd Ruble. I told you I tried Pilates. I tried hacky sack. A bunch of hippies gave me a hacky sack. It didn't work out. Todd, thank you so very much. And I just want to tell you that I finally found out how to relieve my anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Todd Ruble. Exactly. That's it. It was the stress. He was stressed out. Come on. George Rivera Jr. I am constantly amazed at the Democratic political. No matter what they say or do, Trump is going to wipe the floor with them. Exactly. But this time, George Rivera Jr., it'll be like, oh my God, it's the centennial. It's 100 years since the women voted. Do you want to vote for somebody who said grab? You know, you want to vote for that person on the 100th anniversary? Listen, the commercials, George and everyone are going to be like 100 years ago. 100 years ago, this nation allowed women and gave women the rights to vote, and we've never looked back. Hillary Rodham Clinton is leading the fight against bad things. And 100 years ago, the 19th Amendment, this is the centennial, this is a centennial, this is 100 years since the 19th Amendment. Clinton, the first female president, you can make it happen. Or, you can actually vote for somebody who likes to grab. Do you want to be that person on the centennial? Do you want to be that person on the 100th year? That's what centennial means of the 19th Amendment. He wants to grab. Huh? He wants to grab. He's orange. This is the type of person you want on the centennial? I don't think so. I don't think you want that type of person on the 100-year anniversary. Okay? So, and they're gonna J. Omar Rivera. He said repeal. So George Rivera Jr. Yeah, I mean, you know, Trump's gonna win, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be like, do you wanna allow that person? It's going to be so amazing. It's going to be so amazing. James Woods. Jim. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim. I think that people. You know what? I love James Woods on. I don't have Twitter, but whenever he tweets, it's amazing. Thank you, Jim. Not your problem. I would have anxiety. Oh, that's not very nice. Not your problem. I don't have anxiety from her. I have anxiety just for so many things, I just have the weight of the world on my shoulders. And that's what I tell people when I go in for the mission. I just have so much anxiety. Gee, I wonder what can alleviate the stress. I'm not trying to allude to anything. I'm just want to stress, it's not good for the heart. Coronary disease. Oh my goodness. I feel your pain. I just hope you can feel mine. Ladies and gentlemen. Slick Willie. Very honest. The Clintons are very honest. Thank you, David. Hello, Dale. Hello, everyone. So if you look, they say, okay, they keep talking also, Democrats keep talking about President Obama's coalition. Okay, President Obama was a good campaigner. Bill Clinton is a good campaigner. You could say what you want. Oh, I know how to bring people together. I just have them feel my pain. These are good. Trump is, in hindsight, a brilliant campaigner. Much different from President Obama and Bill Clinton. Okay. Madam Secretary is a horrendous campaigner, but now this Hulu documentary, she's moving into brilliance. Generally, a horrendous campaigner. Generally. Why aren't I 50 points ahead? Everyone who doesn't vote for me is deplorable. No. It's terrible. But now it's, oh my God, have you seen the Hulu documentary? I feel for Madam Secretary. I feel she's just like me. It's just so wonderful. The strength, the courage, the conviction. And it's the 100-year anniversary of the 19th Amendment. Dun, 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 dun. So, when you look at, and this is what's going to happen, okay? This is what's going to happen. Every pundit that wanted, so I would Ken, I would love to be on Jimmy Dore's show. I respect Jimmy a lot. I think he's fantastic. Aside from Jimmy Dore and a couple of progressives that I'm friends with, the pundit that Bernie Sanders couldn't endorse, those pundits, oh my God, they're going to be like, no, you can't have it. You can't do it again. Todd Ruble. Oh my God. is fighting the Sherman. In Vietnam, we took a direct hit from Mocha Latte. Todd Ruble. Todd. Bringing out the big armaments. Hey, it was Mocha Latte everywhere. It was a tremendous sight to behold. I had to go in for the hot cocoa, and then we finally won. Todd Ruble. Thank you. Captain Mac 007, thank you. What's going to happen is it's going to hit everybody like a ton of bricks when Madam Secretary finally takes it. Because my whole thing is take it. Take it, Hillary. Take it. Take it, Hillary. Take it. It's there. It's there. It's ripe for the taking. It's right there. It's right just dangling on the tree. It's the nomination. It's the nomination. Biden is the branch holding it. And then the branch is about to, who knows where the branch is about to go, but it's right there. It's ever so close. Please. Please, Hillary. I've been saying it for 3 years. I don't ask much. It's right there. Take it. Take the nomination. Take it. Take it. Take the nomination. It's 100 years since the 19th Amendment. Trump will repeal the 19th Amendment. You know they're going to say that, too. That's funny. One of my amazing subscribers said repeal. You know they're going to say Trump's going to repeal the 19th Amendment. Dun, 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 dun. President Trump wants to repeal the 19th Amendment. He'll say he doesn't, but look at his recent comments. And then they'll splice everything where he's like in different poses, different area, different places, but they'll splice it up as like repeal, not 19th. They'll be like Max Hedron. Well, they just have to splice up everything to where they can get him to say what they want him to say. Max Hedricks. Max Hedrum, right? Max Hedrum. Oh, my God. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? So yeah, they're gonna you haven't seen anything yet. Every news story has an extra sense now of vitriol. Oh, did you see what Trump is doing? Todd Ruble! Hillary bought a new back for the 2020 election run. Wow. Todd Ruble. Todd! Look at that. Todd! Pete Solano! Todd Ruble. Excellent. Pete Solano. HA, can you do one of your best Joe Biden? Because my family is sitting here and they want to hear it. Pete Solano. How's it, man? Hey, man. Now I'm under pressure, Pete. Under pressure. Here's my man. Trump. Want to Usain Bolt? Let's go. 100-yard dash. Come on, man. Oh, you don't want to vote for me? Vote for Trump. The best part of Biden is in Iowa, because apparently they all choreographed it so they were cheating. He's like, I don't care about Iowa. It's Klobuchar leaving, Mayor Pete leaving, Bullenberg leaving, and Warren leaving. DNA. He brought as his nickname for Warren. Hey, DNA. Hey, thanks, DNA. DNA says, But he's the voter in Iowa. Please, Joe, if you treat me right, I will vote for you, you know. Hey, fat. That's all. Go vote for Trump. Huh? Go vote for Trump. Vote for Trump. You don't like me? Vote for Trump. Huh? Ship it all. Slub it up, ding dong. Pete Solano. I hope that was okay. I'll be doing more, Pete. But thank you for watching with your family. Pete Solano, thank you so very much. You never know. Oh, yeah, cornflakes. Huh? Who beat cornflakes? Huh? He beat cornflakes. He beat grape nuts. Huh? Grape nuts? Push-ups so we can do the Jim. Huh? What's up? Push-up? Want some push-up? Want some static? This is the person that they're going to roll out into Trump. Can you imagine them debating? That's not going to happen. It'll be Clinton again. It'll be the highest rated. Like, it'll easily surpass the Oscars, because who watches the Oscars anymore? It's like a DNC convention. But Clinton versus Trump again? Oh my God, I can't wait. I cannot wait. But can you imagine if it would be like Biden versus Trump? Vice President Biden, President Trump standing right next to you, has had the benefit of President Obama's economy. What do you say about that? How? How's it? Biden? Huh? Economy, not so good. Better when I was president. Benjamin Lincoln once said to the cosmonauts and the founding mothers, Hisabel. Pete Salato, thank you. Thank you, Pete. As you remember, I beat grape nuts. I love grape nuts. Oh, did somebody say that word? Let's just type in Hillary Clinton. So I'm going to spend about an hour now to about 30 minutes talking about Hillary Clinton. Because I love her. She's fantastic. I'm thinking I might vote for Hillary Clinton over Trump. Just joking. I'll vote for Trump. But gosh, that Hulu documentary's made it 60-40. 60-40. 60-40. 60-40. 60 Trump, 40% Clinton. It might happen. GPS. Hey, 6 hours ago on CNN. 2 hours ago. Oh my God! Every 3 hours. Not running. Why would she be running? She's only being quoted every 3 hours. Even when you're sleeping, Clinton's being quoted. I love it so much. Hillary Clinton says Sanders would not be the Democrats' strongest candidate to defeat. Why is she still? She's still insulting Bernie. And don't you love Bernie's like, oh, that's okay. Let bygones be bygones. Be dumb. Wondering if Clinton will up the ante and say not only does she carry hot sauce in her purse, but she. Be dumb. The thing is, Clinton needs to go on, and now we feast. Be dumb. She has to go on and now we feast. The show where they eat the hot wings. Oh my god. That looks excruciating. Biden is building the kind of coalition that I had. This is what Hillary Clinton and Yahoo News. That's why when I take the nomination from him, it'll have the same coalition. That's good. Right is still winning the message war. Really? Because pretty much every platform is like is censored to the point of absurdity. Hillary Clinton, yeah, apology was against my better judgment. Oh my God. Joe Biden is no Hillary Clinton. It's happening 5 hours ago. Yes! Oh my God. So I'm trying to see here. The whole thing is against Biden's candidacy. Hey, so Biden, vote for me or don't vote for me. So, well, it's okay. As well. How? Oh my God, he's so much better than Bernie. This is the Democrats. They spent 4 years on social media pontificating, and they lost to Biden. Obviously, he cheated also, but still, the message wasn't there. Who's looking at Biden and saying that he would be a better president than Trump? I can't even fathom that. The Hill, this is hilarious. GOP voters drawn to Biden more than other 2020 Democrats. So that's a loaded statement. they should be like 3 GOP voters drawn to Biden. That's 3 more than Bernie. All of this is so funny. You might as well. This is just hilarious. This is like the Houston Astros times 1,000. Although the Astros, compared to the Democrats, never cheated at all. Oh my God, please hurry up. Hurry up so I don't have to annoy my viewers every day. Clinton, hurry up. You want me to run? Yes. But the Russians. I don't know. They're also going to market it like, well, Clinton doesn't want to run. She's not running for anything except she's kept the door open. That's a hilarious thing too. Like Philippe Reigns, her campaign chief was on Fox News saying, well, Clinton's still leaving the door open. And then whenever Clinton is asked, she's like, I'm not running for anything. And then Bill Clinton misspoke. He's like, I'm the only person not running for anything. I mean, my wife might or could or possibly. Whatever. JC1042, thank you. Thank you. Let's see what Joe Biden's up to. Joe Biden. And Joe, this is hilarious. Bernie Sanders is like, I'm friends with Joe Biden, and he's a good person. Like, wow, Bernie, that's really, really going. On a serious note, I mean, not so serious, kind of serious, because I know how it felt. Hidden for Time, give it a month. Yes, Hidden for Time. Yes, thank you. On a serious note, on a somewhat serious note, it's not going to be fun being a Bernie supporter on social media after Michigan, because they're out. There's chum in the water, and the sharks are circling around Bernie, and they're not going to let go. They're not going to let go this time. Hidden for Time, thank you. They're not going to let go. Ha! Hillsy Bubber Bust. Take it, Hillary. It's right there. It's right there. Biden has it. Biden's like, what's this? It's a nomination. Hand the baton, Biden. The baton, Biden. The baton, not that. The baton. Hand it to Hillary. Oh, hand the baton. That's what I'm talking about. You can do it. It's right there. Hey, Kamala Harris endorsed Biden. That's right, today. Everybody in Michigan endorsed Biden. Everybody in Michigan. Everybody in Michigan endorsed Biden. So it's just 2 days before. I mean, I don't say this with glee, but the major pundits that took over Bernie's campaign that he can't endorse, ran Bernie into the ground. And he did it also himself, so there you go. But after Michigan, you're looking at Ohio, Illinois, Florida, Arizona. So you can pretty much say, and then they're going to be like, you better drop out. Now, when Bernie drops out, whether it's the convention or before the convention, can you imagine if he drops out before the convention? Could you imagine? That would actually be good for the Democrats. Because the longer, this is how dysfunctional it is. The longer Bernie Sanders goes, the more contempt and vitriol. Like they'll be steaming. Like those old cartoons with this steam coming out of like Elmer Fudd's head. This is the average Democrat. Like, he's not leaving. What does he want to achieve? We're not interested in Democrat Medicare for all. What is he not leaving? After March 17th, if Bernie doesn't drop out, there's gonna be a Bernie dossier, a fire hydrant. What? No. Oh my God. Oh, the Michigans. Oh my God. Are you serious? Oh my God. All right. Let's see here. If you look at 16 points in new national poll, so Biden over Bernie Sanders. But here, Biden ahead of Bernie Sanders in Michigan primary. %29 to 22%. Wow. Oh my God. So this poll check this out. This poll has Biden up 29% to 22% over Bernie Sanders. But that's with Bloomberg getting 10%. So, I mean, all of that is going to go to Biden. So he's way up. Way up. If Biden wins by a substantial margin, March 17th looms. March 17th. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Democratic, so here, they're going to take out the Bernie dossier. You could better believe this. The Bernie dossier is coming out very soon. So check it out. March 10th, if Bernie doesn't win Michigan, which he won't, Biden will win Michigan. If he wins by a substantial margin, everyone will say, they'll start saying drop out. But in March 17th, Arizona, March 17th is going to be one of the most important days in American history. Well, I don't know, in Democratic Party history, because it'll be the absolute end of the social media campaign for Bernie. March 17th is Arizona, Florida, Illinois, Ohio. So the same people who ran Bernie's movement into the ground, including himself. And maybe there was nothing to his movement to begin with. Who knows? Because if you can't even say that you were cheated, I don't know. But Arizona, Florida, Illinois, and Ohio, he's going to lose all four. He loses Michigan. Even if he wins Michigan, he'll lose all four. He's not going to win Arizona or Florida, especially not Florida is what he said. Illinois, there's no way he'd win Illinois. That's a hardcore political machine. And Ohio, he would have a possibility to win Ohio, but he would lose Arizona, Florida, Illinois, and Ohio. This is kind of funny because people say, Bernie could still win. It's like, I only said that up until July 5th before Comey covered up crimes. So March 17th, after March 17th, it's like, it's game over. It's game over. It's completely game. Then March 24th is Georgia. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 5 losses in a row. Jim! Do you think? Okay. Jim, I think that she's just waiting. But probably. That would be one of the things. But at the end of the day, she'll go in regardless whether Tulsi's there or not. So Looking here. So yeah, March 17th and March 24th is pretty much the end of the road. And what Hillary's doing right now in campaigning is pretty brilliant when you think about it. It's really brilliant because she's campaigning through media and public relations. And, she doesn't have to deal with, everything that she doesn't have to do, to go through the grind. When it's just Biden, when he's the only viable alternative after March 17th, you're going to hear rumblings. Do we really want to, oh my God, it's the centennial. And other. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Look at one other thing. If you look, ladies and gentlemen, if you look, so Michigan looks like Biden's going to win. It also, the whole thing's nonsense anyway. Clinton is going to be nominated. It doesn't matter what happens. Bernie could win Michigan and it wouldn't even matter, but it would just prolong everything. But here you have, according to Real Clear Politics, he's up by 7 points. And this is how... Before Super Tuesday, Bernie was up 12 points. March 1st. Now he's down 7 points. So. But March 8th, Biden is up 21. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. 21 points. It ain't gonna be pretty. It ain't gonna be pretty, I'll tell you that right now. Hans, hello. Thank you. Eric H526, Luke St. Martin. Give a lot of love to Eric H526 and Luke St. Martin, the hardest working moderators in all of YouTube, the best moderators. There are not two. That's the best moderator team in all of YouTube. Give Luke St. Martin and Eric H526 a lot of love. Everyone, thank them for their stellar and excellent work and everything they do. But yeah, if you're up by 24 points, well, okay. Now I'm looking at the 538 graph here. The whole thing's nonsense anyway. Why am I even doing this? Oh, Warren, was that? This is kind of interesting. I mean, just, the whole thing's a facade and a theatrical performance, but it's a charade. But it's kind of interesting. So check it out. February 25th, Biden was at 17%, Bernie at 28%. So he's about 11-point lead. But you had Bloomberg at 16%. You had Mayor Pete at 10%, which makes you wonder, like, why Mayor Pete's getting 10 to 15% in every state. He could have, but of course he's there. He could have simply built. Pete Buttigieg has a good campaign. He's exactly like President Obama. I would not vote for him because his policies are his foreign policy would be exactly like President Obama, which was not drastically different from Bush. But Mayor Pete had a functioning campaign. He pretty much came out of nowhere, pretty much, and he's at 10 to 15% in every state. Well, not every state, but in a lot of states. And then he just leaves, And Klobuchar, even though like she eats salad with a comb, she was still at 5%. So, but then they leave, and what happens? Biden wins, and now Biden's up 37% to Bernie 30%. So. Juanito Moon, thanks Eric and Luke, thank you. Juanito Moon, thank you, Juanito Moon, thank you. Oh, let's see. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. How the mighty for a moment have fallen. Delaney was at 0.2% December 16th in Michigan. Wow. This is how you know polls are complete nonsense. Bloomberg was at 18% February 17th in Michigan. What? It makes no sense at all. National. Biden's up 5 points nationally, but 16 points in one poll. 10 points on March 5th. Oh, wow. Wow. 10 points in two polls. Wow. Oh, my goodness. That's right. I love the fact that Tulsi Gabbard is still in, and Democrats don't. They're like, oh, my God, the only woman left. It's like, what? Do you still have Tulsi Gabbard there? Elizabeth Warren, the only female candidate left. It's like, no, you still have one. Hello? What are you saying? So then it went to the person with the majority of delegates should win to now, well, you know what? Let's get back to our original position. The whole thing's nonsense anyway. The whole delegate issue is they're not legally bound. The delegates are not legally bound anyway. So it's like, you have this. They make such a big stink about the delegates. Hillary Clinton is going to. When Clinton comes in, it's going to be like a battle royale. Like it's going to be like Andre the Giant going into a battle royale after everyone has left. Like everyone has been thrown out of the ring, and then there's like the one wrestler that like you don't even know of, and he's still there. It's like, oh, you don't want to be that guy with Andre the Giant coming in. So this is kind of interesting. How popular is Donald Trump? So he's at a lot higher than 42.8, but this is 538. Now you look, so wow, at this point, I don't know, at this point there was, Bill Clinton was at 10%. Wow. Oh, sorry. No. Sorry. So, I mean, he's pretty much the same. 42.8. Sorry. 42.8. President Obama was at 42.8 at this point right now. George Bush was at 42.8. Reagan was at 42.8. Well, Bush was the worst president of all time. Bill Clinton was at 42.8. Herbert Walker, though, was at 39.2. Now, I used to do a good Herbert Walker. This is interesting. Nixon. All of these are like 42.8, 42.8, 42.8. Truman was at 36%. Wow. So, I mean, historically, Trump is... Julio, you! How is Hillary not getting the... Oh, my goodness. Julio, you, thank you. She's going to Garfield. Garfield, let's see. I don't think they have. That's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much to my super chat. Thank you. And it's happening, people. So who is Milton? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happening. Slowly but surely. It's like the rest of the primary, Democratic primary, will be like nails on a chalkboard. Nails on a chalkboard. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. To my super chat, thank you. And I will see you tomorrow, everyone. Thank you so very much. Have a great, great evening. This was a great live stream. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow. This is going to be the most important election of our lifetime. Mo, thank you so much. Mo P, thank you very, very much. Thank you. Have a great evening, everybody. If you're watching this live stream for the first time, if you want to support my Patreon, it is greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated, especially going into this election. Thank you so very much, everybody.